I know this RX-7 don't look good, but it drives good. Well, except for one thing, that steering wheel. I'm a big boy, I'm not gonna lie to you. And fitting in this car just as it is a feat in and of itself. When I try to press the clutch, my knee hits the steering wheel. And don't even get me started on heel towing. I literally can't do it. So here is my solution, a steering wheel from an NB Miata. This thing is actually made by Nardi. So let's replace this with this. This is part 2 of fixing up my old RX-7. First step is actually turning off the battery, which if you saw my last video, actually has a breaker back here. First step is gonna be removing this airbag, which is held in with 10mm nuts hidden back here. Now the airbag should hop out, but you gotta be careful. There is a connector. This giant airbag is out. Next up will be disconnecting this cruise control module. Then we take out this 21mm nut. This thing's usually held in pretty tight, so you gotta... Here's a little trick that might save you from getting a broken nose. These steering wheels are usually pressed on pretty tight, and if you just start yanking on this thing, it's gonna come flying off right into your face. So you take the nut, thread it back on just enough that it's still a little bit loose, and then you start wailing on the thing. And just like that, steering wheel's off. This thing that lives behind your steering wheel is called the clock spring. This thing is the thing that makes your indicators come on and off automatically, and in modern cars it does a lot more than that, so do not touch that. Here on the new steering wheel with the airbag off, you can see it's got all the same stuff. So I'm gonna very carefully snake these wires, move this onto the steering shaft real carefully, making sure that it lines up. First, we're gonna put in that main nut. Now this nut has a torque spec of 29 to 36 pound-feet. And I know there's a lot of people who probably don't use torque specs for a lot of things, but when it's the thing that connects you to the car, maybe just pull out the torque wrench for this one. I got my torque wrench set to 36 pound-feet, and I'm gonna try to hold this with my legs. There we go. With that in place, it's time to start reconnecting stuff. All right, so I think I figured out that if you jam all this stuff into the bottom left there, you can just barely get the steering wheel on. I hope you guys can see how much I'm sweating right now. Flip the battery breaker on. Ah! Oh. Well, the horn doesn't work, so that's fun. But steering wheels work, I guess. I'll be honest, it's smaller, but it's not that much smaller. But I will say I can probably just barely, yeah, I can finally heel and toe. Honestly, I kind of love it. It's not perfect, but it's such an improvement over this giant old thing. And well, it really makes the interior look a lot more modern. It's got the red stitching, it's got the 12 o'clock, it's got a little Alcantara that clearly needs to be cleaned now. I'll let you know if the airbag blows up on the way home, but subscribe to see me fix this RX-7 up some more. I think I fucked it up. This is straight.